everybody doing today? My name is Monique Harper. I'm the author of a book called From Ghetto to Glory. Real happy to be speaking to everybody today. It's oral storytelling time, so therefore I want to share a little bit of something with you guys. So I don't know if you guys know much about oral storytelling, but excuse me, it's a tradition that goes way back for many cultures. And as a writer, I do find great pleasure in also verbally presenting the things that I write. So this is called comic books. Now, if you have any children, you might not want them to listen to this alone because some of the issues presented are kind of intense. This is called comic books. Hey, Cicely. How you doing, girl? I'm fine. What you in there doing? Nothing? I was just thinking. What you thinking on? Girl, I was thinking about writing comic books. What? Comic books. You know you spend too much time in that room alone with that pen of yours. You know black people don't want to read no comic books. Cicely, will you just listen to me a minute? Not like Wonder Woman and then Batman kind of comic books. I'm talking about comic books where the superheroes are angels. What you speaking on, Ruby Lee? You ain't never making no sense. You need to come in here and get ready for this party. No, listen. Look, let me try to give you an example. I've been thinking, and I've been rereading some of my journals, and I see myself differently in them now. What are you talking about? Well, like for example, I was actually rereading about a situation that I had been in with a male. Okay, let me just say that differently. I had been in an abandoned house with a man that had taken me in there specifically to teach me how to give blowjobs. What? Just listen. That's what I did. So, during the time he had me in this abandoned house, and I'm laying down on all this broken glass and these pieces of plywood, and he's telling me to imagine his, lower body parts as a blow pop, and I'm like trying to engage in this activity that's, first of all, making me feel pretty out there. You know, I felt pretty detached from myself, whoever that may have been. And he's giving me these instructions and telling me not to use my teeth and X, Y, and Z. But as I stepped outside of myself, Cicely, it was like these hands was reaching through the windows of that abandoned house and then just kind of lifted me up and placed me in like like a white garment of some sort. And then I saw myself looking down at what was going on, but something was just saying, be still. But at the same time, I'm in the action. And mind you, something entered my mouth that caused me to react and made the young man then strike me across the face. And I was thinking, wow, I can't get out of this house. But then I'm seeing this light that's still somehow divinely guiding me. You know what I'm saying? It's divinely guiding me. And that's where the superhero part comes out. Because there was like, I seen like these little like legions of things running around the man, but around me was like this veil. Girl, either you've been smoking too much or you just simply need to stop doing all of this writing. Now, you know I'm making a point, and tell me, do you not want to hear the end of the story? Go ahead with your nasty self then. Talking about some comic books. Well, listen. Here's the blessing. Here's the blessing in it. Excuse me, everyone. You need to back up. Here's the blessing in it. The blessing is, with the comic book, see, you got these characters that are in these horrific or traumatic situations where they have either chosen to put themselves in, or they've gotten themselves into, or didn't intend to get into, whatever the scenario. And then we're not showing angels like these little baby cherubs and stuff. I'm telling you, Cicely, what I seen was bigger than the building I was in. I mean, these cats had swords, and they were everywhere. And they were down there around that man, just slicing and slicing him. And it was like they were delivering me in the midst of my sin. Girl. You sure is your father's child. Anyway, go ahead. So how can you make this a comic book? Simple. There'll be these characters, like I said, like myself even. And in the story, you divinely weave in. Like, say there's an alcoholic on the street. He's down and out. And then someone's coming to assault him. Don't send Batman. Don't send Superman. Send Jesus and his host of angels. Let's start showing God in the enormous, omnipresent realm that he truly functions in. That's what I'm talking about. Well, girl, if you think you can do that, go ahead. But what happened to you? I mean, did that really happen to you? You know it did. Because I was all messed up in the head back then. You know, I ain't ashamed to say, I ain't ashamed to throw my dirt out there, because my dirt, my mess, is the same thing that's going to be blessed. You see what I mean? There's other people out there with hidden secrets that are doing things that are harming their spirit and soul, out there losing their mind, literally. You know, it's time for these attachments and demonic assaults, no matter where they occurred in our life, be it rape, incest, molestation, physical abuse, emotional abuse. My message in comic books is it is a comic book, because we have a divine superhero, the Holy Ghost, and his host of angels. And that's my truth. So there is no shame in my game. And no, it didn't taste like a blow pop. It still don't taste like a blow pop. If you really want to bite a cherry, lick a cherry, experiment with some cherries, get the true vine. Taste that juice. Anyway, thanks for joining me for oral storytelling time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this little mini-series on comic books. And I'll see you guys soon. Keep being salt. Bless.